Hello. Hello, Corpse. You are the first. Yes. Hello. And weird. Good luck with work. Hi and bye. Enjoy work. I think that's I don't know if that's the right thing to say. But thanks for checking in. And hello, Corpse. Hi everyone. Welcome to Wednesday. Bro did the time management. Sometimes you gotta manage your time. Welcome to Wednesday. Hope everyone is doing well. I am struggling with a migraine today, so if I'm a bit slower than usual, I'm sorry. It's just my left eye is stinging. I have closed all the curtains. I took a mini power nap before. So yeah, I got an exam tomorrow and I'm drawing and watching Stream Peak. Hope you're prepared for your exam. That means there's no chance for me to do a joke. Good luck drawing and good luck with your exam tomorrow. I hope that that works out wonderfully well. But yeah, I am today a bit. Nah, I didn't even look at the book. Okay, so we're just improvising tomorrow. Or is it a thing already given up? No time wasted learning for that one. Kind of studying in 2 hours. It will be a I've read through everything this evening. That needs to be enough because that's about it. But yeah, I hope it would still go good. To be fair, I'm in my university life that I had. If I was 95% sure that I would not like make it through the exam, like didn't get a pass, I would just not go. Not worth getting up. No, you just die. You see. Not worth the time going to the exam and waking up. Don't know if that's good advice. Probably not. Because you can always try. But yeah, we are working on the second part of Weird's D&D Commission, which is the true form, technically, of the changeling. This is the changeling form. That's why this lady is completely in white and grays. And the best part is the student who sits in front of me, behind me, are the type of students who ask from me. Okay, so you all just fall together. It's just over for everyone involved. Oh well, sometimes it do be that way. We dive bombing. I mean, I hope it's not anything too important. Because that would be unfortunate. Oh, I'm sorry for the yawn. As I said, like I've woke up today and was like, hey, the sun is shining, the weather is really nice. Oh god, my eyes sting and my head hurts. That was my experience for the morning today. I took some painkillers and it's doable now, but I cannot promise any perfect conversational skills for today. Hello, Sponge Violet. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm having a migraine. It's economics too. I'll just take some money with me as cheating material. Oh no, it's fine. Your day today is my average. Nice. That's not good. I'm having a bit of trouble with a migraine, but other than that, I'm doing good. Sponge Violet, how are you doing? Oh, and I had to fix my computer. I don't know if fix my computer is the right thing, but I had this, like, I turned it on today and wanted to watch a YouTube video while eating, and my video would only play in like slow-mo, like super super slow, and like the sound would be distorted and everything, and I was like, what the fuck? So I checked on another browser and I checked on like videos on my computer if it's like only a YouTube issue or only a Firefox issue. And it didn't work anywhere. So I was like, no, why is that not working anymore? Like if a video is not playing, then I can also not stream, probably. And everything, I couldn't have music, nothing. So it took me an hour to figure out what was the problem. And the problem was my headphones didn't have the new firmware update. And for some reason that killed all of the things that like would play video and audio at the same time. Which was a thing. The what? So what the problem? My headphones. I have JBL headphones and they have like a a mixing software, like an app. And also over that app you have to do firmware updates, like on your headphones. And I didn't do this for a while, and then this was apparently too old. So my headphones killed everything. Because they couldn't properly communicate anymore. But like I did reset my NVIDIA drivers, and I restarted 1,000 times. I looked in my settings. I tried so many things to figure out that it's my headphones that were the problem. Too old. Reminds me of back pain. Yes. But now everything works again. Just took an hour. So we're good. I was just so confused. Like, I turned my computer off yesterday, turned it on today, nothing works. I was like, what? No, no, please no. But I don't know, I never did a firmware update for my headphones. Like, it never told me that it's necessary, so I didn't do it. And apparently the time was up. The drivers were not aligning anymore. Don't worry. If there's a bug which can't be fixed, we call it a feature. That's sadly probably true. But I don't want the feature to have everything in slow-mo with distorted sound. I don't think that's a good thing. But yeah, everything works again. So everything's good. Nah, you were just too fast. Yeah, I was just speeding. I am speed after all. No, that's an absolute lie. But yeah, I was like, first I opened the video and I thought this might be a joke, like at the beginning of the video, right? I don't know, because someone thought that would be funny at the beginning. But that was not the case. But yeah, that was my day thus far. Woke up with headache. Continued on with headache. Tried to got something to eat. Fixed my computer. Took a nap. In hopes that it gets better and some painkillers. And now we're here. It did get a bit better, but still could be better, could be worse, I guess. So we're just chilling today. As good as you can. But yeah, that's as I said, this is the second part. I am worked more on this one. This is looking like this. But this is like in I don't know how it is for other people when they draw, but you gotta, like for me, I gotta let things lie down. Like, is it lie down? Like, put them aside for like a day and then look at them again to be like, what do I like? What do I not like? I don't like, and then come back. As an Indian, if we like broke a thing, our parents would say, "Nah, you broke it. We ain't gonna buy you a new one." So I've sparked up 2 computers in my childhood, so I don't have a computer now, so no issues. No issue, no computer, no issues. I mean, in a way, that's a bit of freedom. You don't have to deal with Windows 11 then. I need to change the alarm on my phone. I have my because I streamed usually at 3 p.m., but now I start like an hour earlier. I get like my notification of your stream is gonna start in 30 minutes. Always 30 minutes into stream. Unfortunate. But yeah, for me, the music, I put them on super low. The music today on the headphones. If it's too loud or too quiet, please tell me. Then I can turn it up or down. It should be fine. I tested before, but you never know. Okay, that is almost our base colors. I join Nami in yawning. Classy. Hello, Zell. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Yesterday, my oldest sister and I went to K-pop anime store, which sadly closed forever that same day. No! But did you get some super cool discounts? Like some, we're closing the shop discounts? At least? My sister did get me a few Spy X install. Nice! I'm well and alive. That's good to hear. I am also alive, just struggling with a migraine. So I might be a bit slower and less loud. I've darkened the whole room as much as I can. Like if the curtain's closed and the balcony door doesn't have a curtain, so we put a blanket in there. Like, you open the window, put a blanket on and close it again. So there is no light. And then the door to the kitchen to the kitchen window is like completely closed. So there's no light coming through. Thank you for that, but I'm like, it's the first nice sunny day in like weeks. And I am closing every window. everything. It's like, yay. Okay. The good part is the grayscaling is just for the armor. The rest of the character is gray anyway. You just need to lighten up the hair a bit. She's the bad woman. Yes, I am. Thank you for the head pet corpse too. Then we ate a Korean restaurant for dinner, deep fried chicken and tteokbokki with mild tomato sauce, fish cake and cheese. What? That sounds so good. What was the spam from Comedy Con Zeribot? Someone got yeeted out. Yeah, Zeribot is very yeeting friendly. Right, why do that is something I wanted to to change the whole time. I don't see my chat in mod view. Now I have mod symbols on, don't I? Okay. Yeah, sometimes Zeribot just yeets people instantly. No spam bots allowed though. No, I'm pretty sure that's like, hey, do you want to buy the best viewers? That person is very yeetable. I don't see the message. I want to see it though. When messages. I should actually see them, but I don't. Ah. Here. Wonderful. Now I have the thing again. Oh yeah, there, it's the top. Okay, I see. Top viewers, buy them here. Because we all know you gotta buy your top viewers. No, all good. Ending is always friendly. Yes. Chat 2 holiday and yo get seen out. Yeet. I don't know if you hear the cat, but the cat is meowing. Because she is, as always, absolutely convinced that it's time for food. Because in cat life, it's always time for food. Vanish. Bye, corpse. Good luck drawing. You don't have that command? No, I don't. I agree with meow. I don't think I have a vanish command, but you can check how say so you are. Or how hentai. I do have that. And I don't know what other commands are on. You can get a quote if you want. How exclamation mark say so, exclamation mark sus, or exclamation mark hentai. They should still work. Yeah, and the quotes also work still. Yes, we get cocaine. Nice. There was an emote which was me, but Twitch removed it. Ah, you both are around 50% sus. Not wrong. Those commands still work. Batman. So as last time, you gotta suffer with me through adding shadows to this. Because this should be having the same lighting as this one, technically. Let me guess what? What should I guess? Apes together strong. Strong. Ah. Wait. Just realized that I need to clip this onto here. Okay. Better. But yeah, I have nothing super special to tell today. I did draw a lot yesterday. And did a study. Oh yeah, I posted on Discord too. I have posted my VGen link on Discord too. And on Sunday I'm gonna open more commissions. And I plan on to finishing this at least like almost finished this week, both of them. That's the plan. Never mind, you have migraines, so making a joke would be like an Elden Risk boss fight. I don't get jokes anyway. And then like with a migraine, it's like, huh. By the way, guess what arrives tomorrow? Yes, they're still thinking about ideas. No worries, no worries. I just wanted to, you know, say it again in case people aren't looking onto Discord and stuff. And also, if you are having a VGen account or something, following me on VGen would help quite a bit, because on VGen you can get verified, and getting verified is super cool. Because then you get you can find people in the search when they are verified, and you can get recommended on like the normal site. People like will be like on the people will be able to see you without knowing you. So that's the good thing. I am Minami, the blade of artists, and I have never known a joke. Oh, your tablet will come tomorrow. Ooh, so you can test it out. So good. Yeah, you also like bought a Wacom, right? Is it one with screen, or is it also like a graphic tablet like I have? Consider it done then. Thank you. The afterlife, from this pain and filth. Wait, here. This is what I was looking for. My lighting reference. Yeah, just a graphic tablet. I think they're super good for your neck. Like I have one. I mean, it will feel a bit weird at the beginning, because, you know, you don't see where your hand is, where you use your pen. But it took me like, I don't know, a month or something to get used to it. And after that, it's just super fine. It's peak data traditional artist me with traditional artist watching the drawing. I want to paint some more, like traditionally. I have acrylics, and I did paint a bit a few years ago. That's how I actually started with art. I started with painting. Kind of what I'm learning now and doing now, like digitally, is going back to how I started it. In a way. For my revenge. But I wanna, I know I said this before, but I wanna paint again, like painting in, because putting paint on a canvas is just so satisfying. But also way more work than just plugging in my tablet. Hello box, hello. I have ideas already. Let's see if my hand cooperates. I hope so. I hope you have, most of all, you have fun, because that's super important. Gotta enjoy what you're doing. So we will see art from you soon at art galleries? No. I am not a good painter. I just like doing it. Because I started with acrylics and watercolor, and then I got gifted my old graphic tablet that my cat flooded. This is how I started art in 2021. And then I got this tablet, and it's just less work to plug in the tablet and draw on it than you know, getting all the colors out and like water, and then you gotta wait until stuff dries and all of that. And also need to be careful that the cats don't like, I don't know, eat the paint, because they have decided it looks like paste, you know, like tuna paste or something. There's a lot to consider. Okay, this time we get a screen layer too to make the hair brighter, because that's a bit too gray. I think my problem with the painting is like, I like seeing results, and painting is the most trust the process kind of form. Oh yeah. Painting is a lot, you know, you gotta hope this works out. And also, like, I've never gotten into painting that, like, detailed or like that deep with when you get like to actually color mixing, because here digitally, I don't know if this is like for someone, I don't know, for someone who had never painted, if this is like let me explain. The thing is, when I do digital, I just pick here, left corner is my color wheel, right? And how I do it, I paint everything in gray, and then I add the colors later. When you have like your paint before you and you want a specific hue, or like, how's it called? How's the right terminology? I learned this. Oh god, Nix would bonk me. She taught me all the terminology of hue and chroma and everything. But if you want this specific color, you gotta mix. Oh no, she's here. No. I'm bad with terminology, but the explanation still stands. Hello, Nix. You need to mix the colors correctly and cannot pick it. Nix successfully summoned. Pigment. No. Wait, I looked at my notes. I have notes about this. I have notes. 1 second. I have. Wait. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Hope you're doing well, Nix. Hope you're having no migraine just like I do today. I can blame it on the migraine. Yes. I just can't remember because the sun is shining and my head is dying. Wait, that's our anatomy thing. Where's colors? Where's my color? Okay, I can't look it up. I'm well, just working here to lurk and vibe at the usual. Thank you for lurk. I'm glad you're doing well. I don't find it. The thing is, color mixing is a science in itself, like traditional color mixing. Curse that hateful star in the eye, in the sky. I was so happy actually that the weather today was so good, because I was like, hey, I could go for a walk, because I didn't want to go for a walk the last few days because it was either like super like rainy or cold and windy, and today was like, oh yeah, the sun is shining, it's like spring, everywhere are flowers blooming, and like spring is coming, and my head, so yes, and the sun is shining, so we're gonna let your eyes sting and die. Before I was drawing Replica, it was too hard to do Zorro. Posted. Looks like a dwarf. Wait, what? That's not looking. Oh, I mean, I that's not looking like a dwarf, but I know what you mean. What your problem is. I think you didn't. I see. It looks like Zorro. It looks cool. I still like your line, like your inking and everything. It's cool. But I know what you mean. I think it's your perspective of the upper and the lower body is not adding up. That's why you get the impression of a dwarf. The legs, yeah. If you would paint digitally, I would say just, you know, just liquefy your lower body. But the pain of being a traditional artist. Your line work. I like the thicker lines on the edges and everything. Super cool. Yeah, I'll just throw water. Yeah, just put water on it. It will fix it. But yeah, with painting, I never got like I just used the basic colors and didn't mix too much, and like followed painting tutorials. Really, that's what I did for quite some time. Was a lot of fun though. Mostly landscapes though, and now I never draw any landscape ever again. What I ever did. I think it's interesting to watch Bob Ross paint and seeing someone whose mind is completely just, there are no mistakes, just happy accidents while painting. In that sense, I think painting gives you the most freedom. That's true. That's true. Bob Ross has one of the most relaxed approaches to painting and art. It's very just it's happy little accidents just to have fun. Hello Nunas, what's up? Migraines up, but it gets better. The more I talk, the better it gets. So my painkillers are working. That's good. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the hydrate and the save, Nix. No, I had the hope that when I start stream that my my migraine would get better, because usually I get distracted while streaming and because I'm talking. And it works. Haha. I tried and my brush went through the paper. Oh no. Nice, good to hear you feeling better. Yeah, sorry to know, but the headache hopefully will go away. It will. It always does. It's like, you know, it will at least go away today evening when the sun is down, because that's I'm so glad I don't have trouble with like any noises or anything, because that would make it way more difficult. But like this, you know, I'm in my cave right now. Everything, the sun is not coming in. That works. Traditional artists has more control over their hand, and they should have the power of time undo. Yeah. And like in general, traditional has just a very different feel, which is super cool. I do like it. It looks just different, and it involves a different skill set. But the not undoing anything is pain. I believe. Spent almost all night playing Honkai. Whoops. Oh no. That's Hope you had a lot of fun though. And doing good is good to hear. I played Genshin yesterday evening and did my dailies, and I was like, I could like, you know, do some quests, do some stories, whatever. And then Genshin went into maintenance. And I was like, no, I was motivated to like explore and do some quests. And Genshin is like, nope, not today. Today we're having maintenance. Sad times. Okay. We have the shadows sorted out here. At least a little bit. I tried digital. It felt like I was on ice, sliding, falling. I think the thing is that through me never drawing traditionally, only painting a little bit, I never had that like disconnect, the feeling of the disconnect as much, because I wasn't used to anything else. So it was kind of nice. Digital gives you plenty of room to make mistakes, while traditional forces correction on you. Yeah, I would also say that. Yeah. Both have their strengths and weaknesses. Absolutely. It's like really a type question, right? What do you prefer? And I feel like the most people I know do both. in a way. Like they have their main thing, right? You have their main digital or main traditional. Okay, no, let me rephrase that. Most digital artists I know also do traditional in some kind of way, either through painting or drawing, like in a sketchbook or something, because it's just think it's just how's it called? It's just different doing something on actual paper. I think I started a topic. I don't know. It's a fun topic. It's a fun, interesting thing to see, especially since I mean I only stream digital. I have no setup for showing traditional art in any kind of way. It's a good topic. We had worse. What do you mean? We had worse topics on here? Never. But yeah, there would never be worse topics on here. Stink Nami. That's not true. Hello, Stinky Chrome. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Wait, that's not balls. That's true. I will no longer draw balls on stream. I decided last time because I don't actually know if they're Twitch conform or not. So I was like, maybe that's a stupid idea. Drawing horse testicles on stream. Hello, Mr. Chrome, sir. Inabi wouldn't not draw balls. They are not conform. Yeah, I thought so. So I was like, let me rethink this. Maybe this isn't the best idea. That was my thought process. Risky move, girl, risky move. So you keep the balls for Discord stream. Yes. I wanted to do Discord practice streams again. I did it like a few times and then I stopped because of time, but I want to do them again. So we can like choose a topic or like choose a topic and people can join in either the topic or just, you know, sit there, listen to music together and draw in silence. But yes, I decided to no longer draw balls on stream. Sorry, it was fun. It was great as it lasted for like the 2 times. But I think we should respect the rules of Twitch. I joined the Discord for co-work streams. You told me you have them, and they never happened. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know. It was just so much going on, and now they didn't happen. I know. But they will be back. I promise. False advertisement. It's something to do. Actually, a crime in Germany. That's true. But you didn't pay anything, and for that, I think I'm safe. It's all in the presentation. You could pass a pair of balls off as a fledgling model or the solar system. That is true. I could also say this is educational because we were talking about a game mechanic. I mean, if I play the game, the testicles would also be on stream, right? If I play Red Dead Redemption. Why are we talking about balls again? We were in a super nice art conversation here. But no, Chrome, I'm sorry. I know you joined because of them and then they never happened. Sorry about that. I do want to have them back. So we can have co-working, co-studying. But yeah, oh no, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna draw any kind of this thing as for, even for doodle redeems anymore. And today we're gonna do work. So with Twitch TOS, nudity in games is okay as long as you don't focus on it. Like you can play Cyberpunk where in an intro part you carry a naked woman and her boobora in plain view. As long as you don't zoom into them and hold the cam on them, it's fine. I see. So that's fine, but like if you're like, oh god, boobs, 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 then you're like, okay, that's yeah. No. I see. The person who is good at traditional artist plus good digital artist, good all-rounder, good digital artist plus new traditional artist, learn a bit good. Good traditional artist, new to digital, malnutrition by controllability. I feel like you just need to get over the hurdle because everything you've learned for art will apply digitally, but you need to get over the I don't know how to phrase it, but over the disconnect you will inevitably have on digital, and the feeling you have that it feels weird for you at first. And also, not to underestimate is learning the software you use, because knowing all the tools you have is also incredibly helpful. Twitch also played around with artistic nudity being allowed, so of course everyone drew porn in questionable ways, so it got changed again. Oh, that was such an interesting day on Twitch. And also disappointing, really. The controls look like plain controls. Yeah, but I don't know if you see how much I switch back and forth. I don't use half of the stuff that Clip Studio, for example, can do. I know Clip Studio can do a lot of cool things, and I don't use a lot of them. Because you don't need them. It was very annoying. Yes. It was so sad because the artistic nudity was such a nice idea and also nice thing for artists. To be like, you know, you can do studies on stream or like basically, or like do, I don't know, sculptures. Like when you study from busts or something, or you take like a whole, like, you know, how's it called? Ancient Greek Rome statue or something where you have like genitals or like boobs out and stuff. You could do that on stream if they would let you, or like tasteful, in quotation marks, tasteful nudity or something. But since people always will say, oh, I'm gonna draw a giant penis, I'm gonna draw, like, I don't know, do all of that stuff. And Twitch didn't put a filter on it, which was also like a thing, like they afterwards, right? You can now blur content for slightly suggestive or sexual content. They didn't do that before that. You would go into the art category and it was all full of penises. And vaginas. And twerking people, right? Wasn't that also the rise of the twerking people? The day I opened Twitch art, saw someone draw Nahida from Genshin physically and to an extent mentally a child in a micro bikini slipping in a... Yeah. Yeah, and stuff like this too. And it's just like... It was bad implemented, I feel like, from Twitch, but also people like completely abused it instantly. Which is the classic of, this is why we can't have nice things. Which was, yeah, it was a wild day. And then like what annoyed me the most is that the people afterwards were complaining that they are getting banned. And it's like, bro, you painted like people fucking. And they're like, yeah, but nudity is allowed now. No, yeah, but there's a difference between nude people and fucking people. It's just actually something different. On Twitch, there used to be something called the artifact category, which was basically an old game that Twitch didn't monitor. People used this category to stream movies and TV shows illegally, played banned games, even watch pornography. What? It went on for a long time and the screenshots circulated on Twitch stopped being in the viewer list for the streams. Ooh. Not an old game, but it was super dead. I mean, the same difference, really. Oh, but I remember there was on YouTube back in the days where you had like these, I don't know, 24-hour videos. I think because longer videos you couldn't upload or something. That were just whole TV shows the whole time. It was a card game made by Valve, actually? Huh. But it didn't catch on. Hello, Nayu, how are you doing? Yep, bombed spectacularly. They even tried the overall 2.0 update, so it died twice. Oh no. Double dead. When the Avengers Endgame movie released, there were so many pirate streams going on that movie in that category. So you're saying there is probably another Twitch category that is doing that right now. We just haven't found out which one. I'm a bit sick, my throat hurts, but otherwise doing fine. That's good to hear. I hope the bit sick gets away soon. And you are fully non-sick. Very likely. I see. I will not click through all Twitch categories to figure out where it is. Oh, that most definitely how even the artifact category still gets it. I wish the Sopranos there a few months ago. I see. Anyways, thank you, Namiku, grinding me lurk. Thank you. Enjoy your lurk, Mr. Chrome. Hope your day is going wonderful. It's interesting. I know. I just remember the time on YouTube where there were like 24-hour videos of like just random shows put together. It was very interesting. I don't know if they're still there or if it's now live streaming or something. I've never watched through YouTube live streams. That's never, I don't know. That never caught up for me for YouTube. So I don't know if there is the big categories where just people play, like where it's just movies and stuff. I recently got a newsfeed live stream on a volcano erupting. It's just a 24/7 stream of looking at the volcano. Oh, I remember that. I think someone said something to that. And I was like super concerned that because of people, but apparently they were like all already leaving and it was just super interesting seeing like this volcano doing stuff. If I remember correctly. Like for people who are interested in stuff like this, obviously. No matter what I do, it keeps coming back. Oh no. You do not want to see the volcano erupt. On the left, you see that she's actually looking through it right, but I can draw this direction easier. So I'm gonna continue doing that. Hi, how's your giga chick? My giga chicken. What? Hello, George. This is the changeling. This is the changeling who turns into the elf, the half elf, and this is the true changeling form. We're working on it slowly but surely. My friend called me saying, "What is ARMR? A topic in economics?" I was like, validity of calling has expired. Please call after exams," and hung up the call. Even when I knew the answer. Wow. That's just rude. Help your friend. They need your help. Hope you're doing well, George. Hope your pancakes were super nice. They looked nice. I don't know if I reacted to them, but I saw them. Also, just as a disclaimer for everyone who hasn't heard it yet, I'm having a bit of a migraine today. So I might be a bit slow and a bit, you know, migrainey. Rude? He has a book right in front of him. But you could help him easier. Tomorrow is the exam. Especially when you know the answer anyway. It's not like you need to look it up. Pinity Nami. That way you won't have to repeat it. Yeah, I was thinking about it, making a pin. But it can also like just sound like a broken record. That's also okay. At least for me. And also the hope is like in like half an hour, it won't be a problem anymore because my migraine will be gone. Twitch chat will cure me, surely. Isn't ARMR just a male pirate? I believe it's normally written as Mr. R. Mr. R.
There are excellent medications for migraines. Hit your little finger on something and you'll immediately forget the main pain.
Thank you for the one biddy. And yeah, that's a fair cure. If I hit how's it if I hit like, my hand with a hammer, my headache stops or something? Which is technically true. That's true. Also, we have our first ad break for today, so our first stretching and hydrating break for today coming up in like about a minute. So be prepared. I will stretch so my headache is not like getting worse from like my neck. You know, doing stuff. No, RMR curve or the curve which decides the price and equilibrium of the commodity. Thank you, Milton Friedman, for the correction. Who's Milton Friedman? But thank you, George. Thank you for the biddy. I hope you're doing good. I hope your flu is finally better. Also, I shall be right back. It's time to stretch and hydrate. Enjoy the fan art and the music while I'm gone. Hello. Thanks for waiting through the ad break as always, or just the break. And good luck studying corps. And good luck with your exam tomorrow. Hope economics will be super easy. But yeah, we continue on. Because in the end, I don't know if I showed you what this should be in the end. The wish from Weird for her character. Ooh. In case you're wondering why the changeling is looking so sad. This was it. Will be like, like a mirror, like a split image. And we have like the happy side when she changes form. And the sadder, truer side. That's the whole idea. And this will be like kind of the final thing in the end. This is just the sketches, so this sort of looks different. That's why, in case you're wondering, why is she looking sad? That's part of the overall concept. I'm thinking, since Chrome brought it up, for study streams, like on Discord, like a co-working on Discord thing. I feel like should we make like a progress channel or something? Is that something people would be interested in? Where you can be like, yeah, I worked on this for the last... But you can also put this just in art talk. I don't need to make an extra channel for it. Probably not necessary. But it's also very interesting. Discord had the whole thing going on with age verification, right? Where they made like a post where it was like age verification will be mandatory and stuff. And they got a lot of shit for it. And now they're like made another post about it. Being like, no, no, no. You completely misunderstood. We communicated wrongly. This was not at all our intention. I feel like trust is kind of broken. It's really interesting because for me, when a company or any service makes like an announcement, I like, and it doesn't matter if it's Discord or anything else, I just don't trust it anymore. I don't know if it's my distrustful nature. But you can like put everything into an announcement. And they just say something and you'll never know what they're actually doing. But we've been looking into like if there's any like actually doable alternative to Discord in case it really is like for basically everything you need to put your ID or your face somewhere, because I really don't want to do that. So I was like looking into alternatives, but I don't know if there is really anything. I mean, back in the good old days, we used TeamSpeak. But I don't know. TeamSpeak doesn't have like the text channels and everything. And also I don't know if they're really doing well still. The most thing about TeamSpeak I see is that they're making fun of people who are like, oh, we love Discord way more. And then they'll be like, hey, you could go back to us. It's very interesting. Thank you for the headband, Raga. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. I'm just as always a stream of consciousness. Just cozy. We're cozy. Yeah, today's very chill. You know what the like except that the sun is being evil to me today with headaches. I was outside to get groceries and on like we have like you know when you have in between apartment blocks you have like these green spaces like you know it's just grass. And but they have in spring they have all these little yellow and purple flowers. And every time it gets like a little warmer, they are ready. So it's super, super pretty actually. Like you go out and the whole grass is just full with these little purple and yellow flowers. That I forgot the name of in English again. I think I'll look this up thrice. Thank you for the Dark Alpha Medic. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing good. How are they called? Crocus. Are they just called crocus in English too? Is this every time? Do I have the same reaction every time I look this up? Probably. But there's like the most common spring flowers here. And they usually come in yellow and purple. And they spread a little bit like wheat. Like if you don't want them the next year, it's like kind of impossible. But it's super pretty because you have like the gray blocks, right? Of like apartment blocks. And then in between like the grass that's still not as green yet because it's been under snow and cold. And then you have like these hundreds of little yellow and purple flowers going everywhere. That was super pretty. That's always like you know when you're like yeah spring is coming, which is kind of nice because I do like winter. Don't get me wrong, but I what I really like in general here where I live is that it's changing. The change of the seasons, that we have like winter and spring and summer and fall, just everything. And like February is like the time where you're kind of done with winter. At least in my case, i'm kind of you know it's like it's been cold for a while now and it's been dark for a while now and we can move on. It's fine. We can get the trees their leaves back and everything. I feel like every season has like its benefits because winter is like super cozy, right? It can be like maximum coziness, but uh at some point it's just also mud and and wet and cold. Good morning, nomination. Raw. Hello, summertime. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. I hope you have a great start to your day. Today has been pretty good. Nice. Thank you for the 3 stream streak. Hell yeah. And Taurus on one of my finest layers. One of my finest layers. Uh-huh. I think you'll get the multiply layer then. Because it gives the whole thing you know, the depth. Welcome in Taurus, if you're doing well. I was so confused because one of my layers, my tablet layer here in the art scene is called Six Horn Taurus, and I was so confused by my tablet layer. Like when you were like, you want one in my Streamlabs. I didn't found my tablet because it's like an in an image. Yes, you are the true MVP shadows. But good to hear you're doing well. Like having that you were having a good day, summertime. That's nice to hear. I have created mischief. You really have. I was so confused for a bit. I was like, where did that go? Yeah, I hope you're doing good too, Taurus. I'm just chilling. My headache is getting better, and we're drawing. What did I talk about earlier? I don't remember. Well, it's gone. But yeah. Um. Other than that, we're just working today. Dum, 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 dum. And back again. Work stole my attention. Oh no. But you're back to Kobo Song. Perfect timing. I swear I listen to this too much. This one, since I've listened to this a few times now, like because Eisen like put it here, right, as a song request, and it's just so catchy. Eisen ruined my Insta feed with his kawaii. Oh no. Is it everywhere now? My Instagram, I only follow and like look at art stuff. The only thing I think I talked about this before is like I get like the femcel things sometimes. But I'm always like, do not recommend. I'm not interested. Don't let me see this stuff. Because it's just so sad. Don't let the memes in. It can't be reversed. Don't worry, I don't get them anyway. So they don't stand a chance against me. We all know that. It's like jokes. I don't get memes, and I don't get jokes. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm safe. Okay. I think that's an ear for now. Just why did I give it a corner? Why did I give my ear a corner? The thing with this is actually that I don't need to put any color layer on top. Because as per description, her skin and hair is white and gray. So we gotta make this look good in gray. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, and for I don't know for anyone who plays Genshin, but they have like a they released the Varka trailer, the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. I feel like I gotta try pull for him. I saved up quite some Primo Gems from finishing the story, doing quests and being doing my dailies. But it's like I've played Genshin since the week it came out in Europe. So and you've been hearing of him like the whole time, like he's not here, right? And trailer, he's such a goofy guy. You know, it's a classic trope of someone who appears to be goofy but is actually quite how's it called? Is it diligent? Is that the word? You know, someone who's actually very dutiful and like serious and takes things and like gets stuff done. He can lock in at any time. Yeah. And I do like these characters in general. Like not just for Genshin, but like I think it's like it's a fun thing, you know? They appear to be goofy, but they can be serious. And they are. But they're also having fun. So I'm a little bit intrigued for the next banner if I should pull. But I haven't seen what the abilities are yet, so if the abilities are like bleh, then I don't. Because I also really liked in the story, I really liked Farina as a character. But her whole actually like mechanics in game were just not, I just didn't like it as much. But I did enjoy Fontaine quite a bit. Playing the story. It was truly one big opera with a dramatic ending. Fontaine was really good, yes. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like it had some parts that dragged along for a bit, but I really liked the overall thing, and also how Farina like represented, you know, like the over the top and like, oh my god, I love that. And then yeah, like this dramatic ending. Yeah, absolutely did enjoy that. Do you play with English voices? Yeah, I do. That's why there's voices missing still. I just started with English voices and everything else sounds wrong now. If that makes sense. And it does, yeah. Like when you like the same thing as Spirited Away, the movie. I watched it in German as a child, and it's one of my favorite Ghibli movies. And it's like I really enjoy it, but I can't watch it like even though I watch most stuff in like Japanese with subtitles, I can't watch this movie not in German because it's just the wrong voices. I don't like I basically watch nothing in German anymore, but like all the things I watched as a child, also like Lion King or something. It needs to have the German voices. In Star Rail I only play Japanese. ZZ is all English. German sync makes me cringe most of the time. Absolutely. I can't. I also like not a fan usually. Except for things I watched as a child. Like Spirited Away or like any Disney movies I watched as a child. Like they are just wrong in another language. I don't know if it's wrong, but I'm so used to them having their voices, especially if I like watch the movie a lot, like a lot. Like I need to like watch them in that sync still. Other than that, I know that the German like synchronization voice acting is a really big thing here and also very popular. But it kind of never worked for me. I like the sync never caught me. I feel like they have, especially for anime, they have a very specific thing how they sound. If that makes sense. I don't know if they try to reproduce like how it sounds in Japanese or whatever. But it seems so fake. So that it doesn't seem natural in any kind of way for me personally. That I think that's kind of why I don't necessarily like it. But I do know a lot of people who do like it and be like, I'm very happy that there is a synchronized, everything's translated and stuff. That's also the reason why there is a lot of things of Germans being bad at reading subtitles in movies, because we get everything in German. We never read subtitles. For me, mostly there's emotion missing from the voices. Yeah, it has like this artificial. It's just a very specific type how they do the voices that I don't I don't vibe with. That's also probably because like I don't speak any Japanese, so I don't. That's probably for anyone speaking Japanese, or like that sounds also wrong because no one talks like in an anime. But since I don't speak Japanese, it's not a problem for me. Blissfully ignorant, or something like that. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in this world below. I guess it's really what you're used to. Yeah, I think so too. It's just and it's also of course preference because there is people who are like I can watch a show with subtitles below because they're just not used to it at all. I mean, it gets back to the depends on what you're used to thing. But because they're not used to it, because here it's like not that big of a thing. Sisters below. Somehow I'm really bothered when I can't have English subtitles. Oh, when they are German. I don't know Spanish. I watched an anime yesterday and it only German or Spanish. Don't know Spanish. Then you gotta deal with German subtitles. I don't mind German subtitles that much. It's fine. It's fine, but some words sound so weird translated. I think it's just because we're not really used in using them that much. I don't know. It really depends also how much you consume in English, right? Because we are playing D&D completely with a group, like everyone speaks German, so we don't play it in English because it would be kind of weird to talk in English together. But that also means you gotta translate all of the stuff. And for everyone involved, because everyone is like mostly used to like consume in any kind of form fantasy in English. It's such a there is just a hurdle you gotta get over where stuff just sounds cringe. Or like he says it like this. Yeah, that's also sometimes a thing. It is technically translated correctly, but I learned this in uni actually. I had a translation course because when you're studying Scandinavian literature and language to that, one job you can do afterwards is translating. And I learned that oftentimes when you're like wondering why are the subtitles so strange sometimes, why are they like no one would say it like that, or like in this situation this kind of person wouldn't like they wouldn't say it like this. It's just not correct, or it's a different subtitle than what the people on the screen actually are saying. is because I learned for translators, specifically subtitles and stuff, they get like they just get the text in like a little book and no context whatsoever. They just get the text and be like, translate this, you have like this amount of weeks. And that's it. And like that it will be subtitles. But oftentimes they don't get the whole thing because it doesn't do like one alone, or maybe it's like 3 or 4, so you get only parts of it. And then you have like a book without context with just lines that need to be translated, which leads to weird translations where it's like not really like right in the context. And also sometimes they change the lines afterwards in like the original voices, but they had like the original language in like the book form earlier, in like the text form, the script, and then they changed some lines while like recording and all of this. But they never fix these things. It's just done. It just gets paid once, and no one really bothers to like quality assure that. Or at least like in earlier times. I don't know if they've changed. Oh my god, I watched an old anime movie DVD I had recently, and with the OG audio, the subtitles were just the German script copied 1-to-1. And it was like, that's not what they said at all. Yup. And that's because the translators don't get the full thing and no one reworks the stuff. At least like earlier. That's how I learned it in uni. How it used to be. That could very well be that this is different now. So if anyone is in the translating business and it's like, no, that's not at all how it works. Now, that could be. That's how we learned it in uni still. To be like, yeah, then then you have this weird, this is not at all what's been said moments. Because of these issues. Which makes a lot of sense, actually, I feel like. I think it's very, it makes a lot of sense when you're used to translations and stuff. Or like, and like, be like, this is not, it's not at all what's being said. I feel like it's probably but worse if you like actually understand Japanese and then you have subtitles on because you like maybe want them for some stuff and then you're like, this is not, it's just wrong. Well, that's an interesting interpretation of like a translation for this. I'm working on removing subtitles. So you learn Japanese? Do you, yeah, like you know Japanese or like English subtitles or something? I'm still in the beginning, but I'm learning here and there. Nice, nice. Good luck. I started once in time, but then I was like, I'm gonna learn art, and now all my capacity for learning goes into drawing. You want a 5-minute doodle? A 5-minute doodle of what? I must tell you, teacher Inami, since you chose art. Wait, why should I be a teacher? Not study? Now I need to be a teacher. 1 second. Give me a moment. Okay, let me open a new file. Me as a teacher. How does a teacher look like? Okay, wait. Let me put on 5 minutes. And we need a blackboard, right? A background. And then this is basically the sales pitch. Okay, wait. Ears, hair. Japanese teacher? That's... I don't know anything in Japanese. Okay, wait. Let me put myself in a classroom. We need teachers' glasses, right? Teachers' glasses are always square. Okay. This will be a horrible 5-minute doodle. My brain is not braining today. Okay, I have a desk, right? The teacher has always like a little pult or desk. I believe in you. Thank you, thank you. We had these pults that you could move around at uni. And you could put your notes on. And we have a suit on, probably, maybe. Like a blazer. Right. Don't forget your ruler to smack. That's a, wait. That's the ruler. Just like the Fiora skin. Why would I have a ruler in Japanese class? Okay, let's make the pult a bit bigger. I don't have to draw the rest. Continue the streak! Hello, Fallen! Hope you're doing well. Welcome in today. Now I have to go. No! Bye, Fallen! It was nice to see you. You're the second one who's like, hey, I'm here for the streak. Let him going. Bye, Fallen. Hope you're doing good. The Colin now got to get the kids ready. Wait. In the middle of the night? Oh no, you are sick? Wait, I got distracted from my drawing. Okay, Japanese class. We just write this in the background. Just no sleep, you know how that goes. Oh no. Good luck with all of the troubles. Get them kids ready to school. And I hope you're doing well. Wait, do we even use blackboards anymore? Or are they all whiteboards now? Ah well, I am old school. We use blackboards. Don't die. Yeah, don't die, Fallen. That would be really unfortunate. Okay, wait. I don't have that much time left. Eh. Okay, we almost got it. We almost got it. God, I'm not up for a lot of these today. Brain's not braining. This needs to be white because it's in chalk. Thank you for the handpad. I like that you left a space so it doesn't cover it. Yeah, otherwise you can't read it. I would know. Okay, that's the 5 minutes. I'm sorry, the desk sadly does not get any color. Back to our changeling. It's okay, I like it. Oh yeah, I gotta save it, that's true. You are correct. It is now saved. It shall not be lost in time. I will drop into lurk mode now for good luck. Thank you. Thank you for lurking. And we'll see. I'll probably also be like more in work mode now. To get stuff done. But yeah, maybe I'll make a little message actually. That was not a bad idea earlier. I don't know, when I write messages, it's like technically they get very they feel like very formal usually. Let's pin this. Boop. Because we're a bit less chatty today. Actually. I got distracted in the other call. Wait, you said you need to lurk anyway. Aren't you like going home now? Don't worry, hope you feel better soon. No, oh good, oh good. I'll just put it in there. Because it's like I'm talking usually a lot. And I always feel like if I don't talk a lot, I feel like I need to explain. Yeah, but wanted to finish my sentence. It's fair. Now really going, bye bye. Good luck going home. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. So let me think. Are we making... This is going in the right direction. We're making progress. Slowly but surely. Although I'm not sure if it was the smartest thing to stream. But hey, now we're here. Now we're going with it. We have a next break coming up in a few, like in a minute. And maybe after the break, I'm just gonna turn the music a little bit up. I'm still here to chat if anyone wants to chat, but I'll probably be just turn the music up and be like working, because although my headache is way better than earlier, it's still, I don't know. I don't know, for people who have like migraines, it's still stinging and aching. I don't know how to explain. But enjoy the fan art while I'm not here. And I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. We're gonna thank you for staying through the break as always. I hope you stretched and hydrated. I'm gonna turn the music a little bit up. And I'm still here, so if anyone feel free to chat. But I will be mostly probably a bit quieter drawing because headache, eye sting. So enjoy your music. Hello, FBI. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. Thank you, thank you. I am just struggling a bit today. Hope you're doing well, though. It's just struggling with a stinging left eye because the sun has decided to come out and my head has decided to hurt and my eye is stinging. But other than that, I'm doing good. It's just a bit... I still wanted to stream. I just realized that my energy is very low. So I don't talk that much today. Sorry about that. Kidney infection, but anything else fine. Ooh, that's not good. How did you get a kidney infection? I hope you're doing okay. I don't know, been taking painkiller to numb the pain. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for your kidneys, is it? I hope you saw a doctor and got something. Can do now. You get well, FBI. Definitely. Sorry to hear that. And well now. Okay. That's good. Sounds scary. Kidney infection sounds very scary because kidney is important. Cleaning your blood. Also, welcome back, Zil. Welcome back. Last was painful. It's like cramp on the kidney. Oh. Yeah, I heard like anything with kidneys is like really, really bleh. Like I heard kidney stones are not... I don't know how dangerous they technically are, but they are extremely painful. Oh, last night. Okay. But you should definitely get that checked out if you haven't already. I got a kidney stone before. That's not good. Are you a cat? FBI. They also have like kidney problems often because they don't drink enough. You know, for me, it's like, it's fine. It's just really hard to be like permanently talking about anything and drawing at the same time when your head is like, I decided to hurt today. That's all. Would have my cat also have kidney the same time as me? Maybe you both don't drink enough. I have no idea where this comes from. You just know that you should take care of, you know, your cat needs to drink enough water or they will get kidney problems when they get older. I don't know if this is translatable to human. Maybe you are the cat. Maybe that. Doesn't swing life away. If I just fine here on minimum wage. No worries, mate. Just use Morse code. We understand. I don't know Morse code. My cat treatment is much more expensive than mine. That happens, don't worry. Just and swing life away. My cat needs insurance after this. I am a wolf. I see, the true wolf. I'm a cat and you're a wolf. My cat has insurance because cat treatment is incredibly expensive, especially with teeth. And then the cancer treatment for a cat was also like super expensive. And the insurance is also not cheap, but definitely definitely worth it. Wait, your cat have insurance? We don't have insurance available for cats. Oh, wait, really? No, we have some insurances give here pet insurances. It's also highly recommended here for if you have a dog or a cat because, or like any other animal really, but like because it can get super expensive super fast. Like you don't have to have it, but it's a thing here, yeah. That's why the treatment for our cat, like, we would have gotten the money and like paid it, sure, but the treatment for a cat was 5,500 euros, and that's quite a lot of money. And since our cat was insured, we didn't have to worry about this because that was covered by insurance. We don't have pet insurance. That's sad. Because that, like, if you have like one-time insurance is useful. Yeah, like I have just like an insurance for like monthly. 1,000 euros. Europe is USA. It's just for vet stuff, right? Because it was a particular treatment. But yeah, for animals, treatment is pretty expensive. Like for your average person. That's why an insurance here is recommended for your animal, because you are happy. Like if you're lucky, you don't ever need it, right? And then you can surely argue like, but it was not necessary to have it. But if you have something, it can get like super expensive super quick. So it's a good thing. And then you don't have to worry. You know, you're already worrying about your pet. And when you have like, then you have to worry about the money. Can I actually pay this treatment? Because if you can't, like, you can't. Like, that's it. But we didn't have to worry about this because we insured our cats. You get the money back. When I said my cat's treatment was expensive, my expenses were like $25. Oh no. I wish. That's not even vaccine here. But you also like, you know, everything here, like prices and also like what we are like, how's it called? What we get paid is a bit different. Just crank the numbers up. But yeah, we also drove to a special clinic like 200 kilometers from here to get cat treatment. So you know, that was quite the endeavor. I'm glad your cat's treatment is not that expensive because then you can afford it. That's good. But the mare, is a ball right now. I don't want to wake her up. I slept earlier when I took the nap before stream. I slept in the armchair where she's like usually sleeping in, like the giant cat bed. And she was so what the hell? Why are you in my bed? Cat is fine now after surgery. That's good. Huh? We get a song. But yeah, if you're living here, buy cat insurance. Pet insurance. The thing is, they can like decline you. Like if your animal had already trouble with something, they can be like, yeah, it's insured against everything except that will come up again. So it's better to make it earlier when they don't get sick. Or like, or they haven't been sick yet. Thank you for the hydrate. I actually don't want to think about how expensive treatment would be if I, like, as human, if I didn't have, like, we have to be insured here, right? We need, like, there's obligatory health insurance here. If I wouldn't be insured, I don't want to know. It's, I think, very expensive. It sounds like an anime opening. Is it? Any German song you can recommend? What can we listen to? Actually, a movie. I was in the theme song. Ooh, nice. It sounds like a movie or like it reminded me of an anime opening. Any German song I can recommend? I don't listen to that much German stuff actually. Depends on what you want. About drag racing. Interesting. I can, like, as artist, I can recommend Alligator. But you gotta like German thing. But I don't really listen to German. Wait, why is my pressure sensitivity gone? Well, to a lot of German stuff. Something that can make me feel like a protagonist in German. I don't know. Do we have protagonist songs? I can make you. I can put you on the German. I don't know. Dragon Ball Z opening if you want to. Du wirst unbesiegbar sein. Yeah, that's also works. And that's Digimon, right? Or am I confusing them? That makes you feel like a protagonist. But, like, actually... German protagonist songs? There's surely some, but I don't know them. I don't have Cyan, Pride, or Blood. I'll look something up. Yeah, maybe you find something. I mean, I can open you, like, as I said, like, I can give you the, how's it called? The Digimon opening song. Wait, I can make this out. I can put this on, actually, right? This is the, like, is this an opening? I don't know. I don't know if it's the opening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, right? So enjoy the Digimon German opening. I feel like they were all sung by the same guy. It doesn't matter which opening. Roman and Sari, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Chill. Oh my god, German opening. Yeah, Mr. Belmont asked for a German song to feel like a protagonist. This is what I came up with. Leb deinen Traum, denn wird wahr. It's beautiful. German One Piece opening still the best. Oh, with the whole talking early. It's weird. I feel like I can understand. You can in your heart. And watching original Dragon Ball, man, I forgot how brave Krillin was before Dragon Ball Z. Wait, how's the German One Piece opening? Are you German? Yes, I am. Wait. How is it called? Okay, wait. This is my normal playlist now. What? No, I don't want if Germany had an anime opening. No. Wait. I thought maybe it finds it like this. Can we kick this out of the queue? I don't know the name. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Roman Ansari. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing good. We're just drawing here, and I'm a bit lower energy than usual because I have a migraine. But I hope you enjoy your stay here. I mean, Krillin is still brave and one of the strongest characters. He just has to deal with godlike beings. I see. What is the opening called? It needs a name, but I don't want to look it up now on YouTube because it will overlap with what we are playing right now, like music's playing. But yeah, we're doing art here usually. Sometimes play games, but at the moment, let's art. The German opening, it's Die Legende. I see, wait. Oh, great, we get this. So, that could work. Okay, we'll find it out. It's the official lyric video, that's good. Yes, I might get recommended a few times. Oh, I got recommended? Yep, that's correct. Perfect. So we get first box song, and then this comes. The German One Piece opening. I popped up in recommendations. Hey. Thanks for checking out. Yeah, we're working on D&D Commission on a changeling. A changeling fighter. Who we hope will survive the next session, so what we're drawing here is not in vain. So summon request is available for everyone. Yeah. I think the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is speaking of your recommendation on your channel. Hello Wonderland, thank you. Yeah, it's already not as bad. It's just really annoying. I feel like my brain is not working as properly, and like while I'm usually like permanently talking, right? Kinda. Or like at least talk a lot more. Today we take it a little bit more chill. I hope you're doing well, Wonderland. I hope you defeated your dishes last time. We can actually skip the Promised Neverland song right now. That's not that interesting. Okay. Running Through the Night, English version, 4K re-upload. Oops, I made click. I hope I didn't miss the answer. Huh? I just said, thanks for checking me out, I think. And that I am usually a little bit more energetic. But fighting a migraine today because it's sunny outside. And then I was like, oh, that's actually quite nice. I could go for a walk. And then I had like, woke up with a headache. Smack the follow button like how my mom smacked you with a slipper. Wow. Yes, and today it's 18 degrees here, so left work a bit earlier to have a short bike ride. That sounds so good. Yeah, I wanted to go for a walk. Like, I woke up today and was like, oh, the sun is shining. This is kind of nice weather. I could go for a walk. Oh, holy shit, my left eye is stinging. Oh god, my head hurts. That was my start of the day today. But it's okay. There will be other nice days. And now I have like all the curtains closed in this room. Like I am like in my, you know, when you're like my neighbor and you look through like into like the apartment I'm in and they're like, okay, so the sun is shining, so they like closed all the curtains. Everything's dark. Interesting. Interesting choice. Where to start? But it's okay. It happens sometimes and it'll go away. We all know that. Like, it will get better the lower the sun is because I'm like light sensitive, but not for noise or anything. So that's all good. Darkness welcomes you, yes. Meanwhile, South Country be like, the sun is up, open AC. Vampire, perhaps? I'm not a vampire. I'm not dying in the sun. It's just, yeah, if you're my neighbor, they'll be like, okay, that's kind of weird. Like, everyone is outside, you know, checking everything out. It's like, warm, you can go for a walk or a bike ride or just hang out outside. And I'm like, pain. It just hurts, you got it. Vampire from Wish. I'm a vampire Wish edition. Damn it. Vampire. Dare appear in front of Belmont. Vampire bought on Wish. Okay, so get this. But yeah, I hope you're all doing wonderfully well. I always feel bad. Like, I usually don't like to stream when I'm not like super chatty because I don't know. It feels like I can't give the entertainment and the attention I would like to. But I'm happy people still hang around, even though I'm not like super talkative today. Need to round this more. But yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have any recommendation for you to feel like a protagonist. Ah, yes, there it goes. Oh, does it have the intro in? Or is it just the song? I think it's just the song. It doesn't have the whole speech of Gold Roger. It's the full version, is it? Hinterher. It's been so long since I listened to this. But do you know what I mean? It's all the same guy. I think at least. Oh yeah, put the version with the speech in it. Then we skip this one and go to the other one. Okay, because we need it's incredibly important to have. Sorry, we're gonna skip this one and start anew, but with the speech in the beginning. It's important. Yes. It's very important, yes. Yes! Wollt man, Schatz? Ihr könnt es haben. It's so over the top epic. Love it. Dieser Schatz ist das One Piece. Beautiful. And before anyone asks, my childhood relived. Yeah, it's like when, like, afternoon after school. I don't watch, like, I'm not up to date on One Piece. I have no clue what's happening. It's way too long. But this is, yes. I'm up to date. Nice. Oh yeah, right. There's always the sound effects too. I forgot. It's so beautiful. I forgot the sound effects. Alba arc is freaking peak. Yeah, I've heard this from so many people that everything in One Piece is like so amazing now, but it's just, I think we talked about this last time too. It's just too much of a commitment by now for me to like listen to it. I got another one in me. Die Karte des Herzens, opening number 4? I don't remember this one. Genuinely the most insane stuff we're seeing so far. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is not the anime opening. The anime opening will be the next one again. I also remember one of the openings I really liked was like a one of Detective Conan. It had like super jazzy thing going on. But I don't remember which one that was. Oh god. I don't remember. Like, there was like 90s jazz. Don't. I don't remember how it's called, so I can't. German con openings were cursed. You need to put an SR in there, FBI. Otherwise it will not be added. I recommend to continue it, but in manga form or fan edited One Piece to fix the anime pacing issues. Yeah. Oh damn. Yes. Kamen Rider. Okay, you asked for it. I don't remember if they were so cursed. I have a weird song taste. Detective Confirm. Yes, I think this was it. Was that the one I meant? I know that there's Die Liebe kann nicht warten. It's great. I don't know. I feel like Detective Conan could have been a really interesting show if it wasn't for children. I don't know. It could have been a genuinely interesting, like, you know, crime romance thing, I guess. But making it a child show is not for that. If it wasn't 99% filler, that's also. But that's like as Azari said earlier with like One Piece, like recommend watching it fan edited because the pacing of the anime, especially in the beginning, is hell. I love that they still never like. I think from all my information that we still don't know who's the boss from the Black Organization. I don't know by now if we'll ever find out. Ah, yes. Yes. I do remember this one too. Imagine the infection that Kogoro have every time Conan shots sleeping needle on him for 20 years. Yes. I think what I liked at Detective Conan is like the vibe sometimes. You know, this like dark and mysterious noir crime vibe, but it's like that's not the show. It's just not it. They're so happy. Were they actually translated or were those just German openings for the anime? I don't know. Just their German text. Okay, we just made the text, I see. Beautiful. And what's next? Oh, that's Kamen Rider now. That's Heads in the Clouds. It's from the game Moon RPG Remix? I see. Gotta use my new emotes. I woke up and had a random gift sub to a channel I never visited. Oh yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you just get a gift sub to a channel and you're like, I don't know that person. But they probably had like some subathon or like donation thing going on. Or you just got lucky when someone gifted just random gift subs to people. So do you like character designs? I do. I made these ones actually. I'm not really familiar with this now. Like I'm still in the learning phase, but this is the characters I designed for my first commission. It's very interesting to make it. Like I had a lot of fun making them. See. So I'm always learning. Because this is a character. This is a fighter. If I remember correctly, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons rule set. So this is a fighter, and she's a changeling. It usually takes on the form of a half elf. I sketched here. That's not done yet. But her true form is this changeling with like white hair, black eyes, and gray skin, and like grayish skin, whitish skin. I love to draw the character designs. Nice. Do you make your own OCs and stuff? Yes. Ooh, nice. That's always cool. Do you also have like your own small internal universe for them? Or do you like actually make that like show that to people? Because I have a few OCs and I have a full-on fledged story in my mind, you know. That never anyone sees. I finished one recently after 4 weeks. Ooh. 2 comic ideas. Nice. Okay, now we get the Detective Conan opening, right? Yeah. That was not the opening I meant, but I do remember this too. This was the dance opening, right? My art goal is to make the most ridiculous things ever. Okay, with that sound talking. You asked for the curse one. Yes, that's a dance. That's a dance one. I didn't know that it has the lines in it, you know? Where he's like explaining. Obwohl ich jetzt klein bin. Oder ein Traum, was macht das schon? Great. Oh. Ding, 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 ding. Die Liebe kann nicht warten. Lang war die Nacht, ich will zu dir. Beautiful. Wonderful. What do you mean the most ridiculous things ever? It's catchy. Okay, let's split these up so the slog is not that massive. I gotta do this on the other one too. It's still not there yet. For example, that I make a satyr with a closet on their head, chest, and hips, and make this name Schrankfurt. Aha. What are we listening to now? This is one of my favorite songs recently. Okay, let's split those up. It's a very vibe song. Okay. I'm not happy with this. This is too parallel. Can't listen to more Conan intros. In einem starken Herzens findet sich die Lösung zu jedem Problem. I can't hear it anymore. Well, no more Detective Conan German intros then. It's fine. There's a reason they aren't in like the normal playlist, you know? I'm sorry. No worries. We listened to the dance opening. It's wonderful. Your dream come true. Okay. Don't lie. I actually think it's super catchy. I don't think it's that cursed. I think it's catchy. But do you know what I mean with this doesn't really work as a kids show? In general? I mean, it does work, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. You have like this tragic love story, technically. Like they can't be together, then this whole organization that's like obsessed with immortality or something. I don't know. And then you have like, yeah, and he's like an elementary schooler. The plot is optional. And 1,000 filler episodes about something else. Da, 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 da. Solve murders, yes, yes. Or one of my favorite episodes, or like plot points in Detective Conan, where he is like kidnapped by these two guys. That like, okay, this is a spoiler for Detective Conan, but I'm sorry, this has been out for over 10 years, this episode by now, I think. And it's like he gets like, well, spoiler warning for Detective Conan. He gets kidnapped by these two people who claim to work for the Black Organization or something. And then it's just his parents that pranked him. So he's more careful. And it's like, yeah, That's that's how you do it. Absolutely. If you want your child to be more careful, kidnap them. And think it's great. I think I remember that. That's in the first episode. Like that's not anything that happens later. I don't know actually when it happens later, but it needs to be like in the first episodes because I still know it. I just thought it's ridiculous. It's obviously, what do you mean? That's not good. Yeah, obviously, that's what you do. Big spoiler, Nami. Just as cute as she is stinky. I am not stinky. So I am not cute. Haha. I would do this as a child. I don't know why, but I hated it when I was like 4. When people were like, oh, you're so cute. And I would be like, I am not cute. And go away from the people who called me cute. Very loudly, very offended. Why did you feel proud not being cute? I just remembered that. I was like 4 and people were always like, oh my god, you're so cute. Because I had these bouncy, like I was blonde back then. My hair darkened when I grew older. And I was blonde and had like these curly locks. And like people said apparently I looked very cute. And for some reason, 4-year-old me, that's not good. Absolutely not cute. And I just remembered, like, that happened. That stayed for a long time. Very angry and intimidating, definitely. That stayed for a long time. And when my brother had his first girlfriend, when he was like 12 or 13, I was like 8 or 9. And they were like, oh my god, your little sister is so cute. Like, it was the first thing, and they wanted to be nice to me. And the first thing I was like, I am not cute and I don't like you. And then I went away. That's how it went. I already got brown dark hair and it started darken even more. Gonna have natural black hair like my dad. I was completely blonde when I was small. I've known a lot of women who take strong dislike to it because they think it applies they're immature. I don't know. I was 8 and like I had this for a long time until I was, I don't know, like now that's Cinder. But I was like, no. And I don't like you. And then we went away. And then she didn't make it long as his girlfriend. I don't think it was me. It was more like because he was 12. But yeah, absolutely Cinder. I hated it. I don't know why I hated it so much. I don't know. But also, we're having a quick break again, so I'll be right back. Enjoy the wonderful, wonderful art in the Be Right Back screen. Did you scare her with a knife afterwards? I didn't. I was not allowed to wear knives. So now you take the compliments of being cute. Though now it's fine. Enjoy this. I'll be right back after I stretched. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you for staying through the break as always. But yeah, I was very offended when I was younger when someone would call me cute. Now I accept the cute compliments, but only if you not put it in like I'm as cute as I'm stinky, because I'm not stinky. Welcome back. Thank you. So yes. No, Detective Conan was a very special thing. From all I've heard at work and like how it sells and stuff and like manga, it's still super popular. Here in Germany at least. Don't know if that's the thing. So I got a surprise when I come home. Oh, was your tablet earlier than you thought? From all I remember, you are not a cat haver, so it wasn't puke somewhere. Send you a picture. Got a picture. Picture. It's the tablet. You can try it out. Let's go. Share when you first challenge. Draw a straight line. Oh, that's pretty difficult. But you got this. It's actually pretty difficult. That's not irony. But I believe in you. You got this. Don't expect anything presentable soon. You don't need to. Feel free to share in Discord whatever you draw if you feel happy about it. Or if you feel like sharing it. If you don't feel like sharing it, don't worry. But I hope you have wonderful fun doing it. Sharing art? Yeah, in wait, exclamation mark Discord gives you the Discord server. And there is a channel called Community Gallery there, where you can share whatever you worked on. If you want to. Of course, there is no obligation to do this. Soon TM. Yeah, like don't feel pressure. It's I see. I'll try my best tomorrow. Today's board game night. Ooh, board game night. Have you already decided which software you're gonna use? Are you gonna Creton? Are you Creton? Are you go Krita first? Oh, think about it. Sure, you don't. Don't worry about it. You can do whatever you want. I'm here, and I see Nami's working in full color today, and not her typical grayscale. That's almost true. Can put this away. See, now we're working in color. Slowly but surely, but very slow. You got any recommendations? I started with Krita, and I heard it got a lot of quality of life updates in the last few years, and it's like the best thing of Krita is it's free. Clip Studio costs something. Depends if you buy it the expert version for a computer. You can buy one by payment and not a subscription. I know people use still Paint SI. Okay, all right, I would try it then. So, and also you can like do like amazing stuff with Krita. People are like, if you're like really working into this and don't want to pay anything, you can do amazing stuff in Krita. I just never did it really. But if you know, wait, I'm gonna send a link. Blah, blah, blah. Here. From what I know, I don't know if you does all of their stuff in Krita, but Athemos does mainly use Krita, if I remember. Did you check out Shut Up 10? I wanted. I forgot to. Like, I didn't do it yet because yesterday I was working more on your other thing here, on the half elf, and I wanted. And today I had to fix my. I had a problem today before streaming, next to my migraine. That it would play all my videos and sound in slow mo. And had needed an hour to figure out why it would do that. So not yet, but I wanted to do it because Windows is so annoying. I need to check it out. A real, yeah, it was so, and then it didn't, like, I updated my graphic drivers. I did everything, and then I found out it's my headphones. I have JBL headphones, and they have like an app for like equalizer stuff. And apparently my headphones had outdated firmware, which killed everything else. Okay, that sounds like it would enhance a migraine. I'm so pissed. As I said earlier, like I woke up and was like, "Hey, the sun is shining. I can go for a walk." Ow, my head hurts. That was the start, and then that, and I was just like, "Help!" Classic headphone software. But yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Themis does is on my future art goal list of this is amazing. And from what I've saw, like she does her stuff in Krita. You can go back to grayscale if you want. No, it's okay. We can definitely work in color here because I'm working mainly on hair and head. Just felt it was worth the joke. It was a great joke. No, very much appreciated joke. Just need to balance this out. Like I'm working like all over the place again. But hey. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Tomorrow is the day where you know, right? I love how it's coming together. Thank you. This one you can see I struggle a little bit less with. Because it's a woman. Why are men so full of edges and squares? Yes. I fingers crossed. I wanted to say I press my thumbs, but only people who know German understand. No, that's too much. No, liquefied, don't do it. It's stuck, by the way. Perfect. Press your thumbs it. Today is the day they had last interview, and having that thought running through my head today definitely affected my work performance. That is fair. But tomorrow you get at least, how's it called? At least you have an answer tomorrow. Doesn't matter in which way. I mean, it's still sad if it's not happening, but you know. I feel like for me personally, but maybe like other people are different in this, but for me it's like I'd rather have a definitive answer than have like this waiting. I know about drück die Daumen, yeah. What? Black by Hard Boiled Yoshi. I see. Okay. It's a Homestuck soundtrack. I see. I have no idea what Homestuck is. Then it's probably movie. I'm currently reading Homestuck. I see. What's it about? I wonder, I would so much rather know that be left in what feels like a state of holding my breath. Yeah. I had this talk, like I've talked about this at work with a colleague, and she was like, her husband hates things that are clear. Like, he's apparently way calmer and better, like, when he doesn't know something and something is, like, super vague, than having, like, a clear, definitive answer or definitive thing, this is how it's going. And I was like, no, this is awful. Like, I'd rather know where I'm at. It doesn't matter what. Than, you know, than like being like stuck in this limbo of, yeah, the status of like the state of feeling like you're holding your breath like permanently. That's, I just, when I heard this, I was like, what? No. Homestuck is an interactive comic that's a bit longer than the Bible, I think. I see. Interesting. Hope you enjoy it. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like I heard Homestuck somewhere before, but I don't know in which context. No, but like when I heard this of her husband, I was like, what the hell? No, this sounds awful. But that's apparently why he keeps like everything super vague. And is never asking like what a thing is. Is a group of 4 kids from different places interacting online and playing the beta game Spurp. Spurp. Which activates the end of the world. They play against and with the 12 aliens called trolls. Interesting. But I also know if I get a negative response, I will be shattered and may take a month off from looking for work just to recalibrate. So I really hope positive. Yeah, I really hope so too. But yeah, after, like, if it's really, again, nothing, then you should, like, probably take a bit of a break from it. Because that's just, you know, then you're just accumulating frustration. And that's not helping. Homestuck is a very iconic for the internet fandom culture. Fingers crossed for you. Yes. I feel like Homestuck I heard. Wait, I need to... Maybe I saw some art of it. Wait. Wait, how did I... Okay, that's not loading, okay? Not right now. Wait. My music is dying. Wait. Are my headphones doing stuff again? Homestuck actually gets animated adaptation by Visipop's Australia animation team. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, wait, let me reload this website. The queue is still right. Okay. Sorry. If I may suggest some more literature for people, The Wandering Inn. The Wandering Inn is also a thing where you're like forever reading because it's very long, but it's very good. If you're too afraid how it's continuing on, don't be afraid. I'm on with you. The Wandering Inn is super cool. Toby Fox, creator of Undertale, Detour, started his career by working for the music. Huh? Cool. Wandering Inn is super, super great. I have actually a Wandering Inn mug where I drink all the time out. Because the cup I had, like the tumbler cup or what it was, didn't. I felt like I get headaches from it. I'm not sure if the plastic was safe that they gave us at workplace, but yeah, Wandering In can also recommend. I need to continue reading. I'm still stuck at book 5 because I didn't continue reading because I didn't want what's gonna happen to happen. And if I don't read it, it didn't happen. And then I am like, when I start reading Wandering In again, it always has the problem I'm not doing anything else. And if I'm not doing anything else, that's not good. We gotta draw. Not just reading Wandering In. Yes, I've been listening to the audiobooks for the better part of 3 years now. I've caught up with what's available and I'm looking forward to the end of March for the next book. Nice. Yeah, I was like reading it. Draw a picture of it, problem solved. Huh? Glasses on! Oh, we almost made it through an entire stream without the glasses. But only almost. Toby Fox also made fan troll songs like the album The Baby Is You, which is a Paradox MPEG with 2 male main characters where one births the other. Toby Fox actually put that song in Pokemon Gen 8. I am so confused. And then we already know the date of the next audiobook as well, which is end of May. Nice! Don't worry, I got you. No glasses free stream. Rather be in my bed sleeping. Shut for all my friends are on the floor. Don't worry, Homestuck is generally hard to understand. Feels like you gotta really read it to understand it. That's a thing, you know, sometimes some books or some comics or some shows or whatever like really only make sense if you like read them. It's like Genshin Story. Explaining it to someone is an endeavor. Like any gacha story. No, but like some stories are like just like you just need to be there to understand everything. Actually, Toby Fox voice is one of the main characters in animated adaptation. Huh? Are you a big fan? Should have stayed at home. Lies, my games are very understandable. Also, what are you worried about is going to happen? The whole I can make it vague enough. The whole Emperor versus Rags thing. I really didn't enjoy because I understand why it's happening and I think it's good writing. I just didn't want what's happening here. Still like not at the end of the whole conflict. Like is that vague enough but understandable enough that you know what I mean? Maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh, for Homestuck veterans fan told me always, oh, I feel bad for you. Good luck, soldier. You can do it. I enjoyed, yeah, nice. You may have to repeat yourself because of bad signal. The conflict between the Unseen Empire. Is it the Unseeing or Unseen Empire, the Blind Emperor? And Rags, the Goblin. I just hate everything. I've had to swap to audio only. Like, I understand the conflict and it makes sense and everything, but I just didn't want it to happen. But Wandering In is actually like I just enjoy it a lot. I just really like it, but it's also very long. And that might be a tiny bit too dark, even though it's in background. Are the audiobooks the same like book thing as the normal books? I'm terrified how deep the rabbit hole is. Sometimes rabbit holes are very deep. That's okay. You got the time. And enjoy yourself. That's the most important thing. Always. If you don't enjoy yourself, then there's no point. Oh yeah, considering self-factors here and having had Aki go through it, I understand your apprehension. It's not like I understand. Like I just don't want it. Like it's just the stubborn side in me. It's like no, I don't. It's heartbreaking in its own way. You know? That's my thing. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't. That's why I stopped. Not because I didn't like it. It's just like I don't want it to happen. I don't. This sucks. I understand why it's happened. It makes sense and everything. I just don't want it to happen. So yes, I do believe they are. The audiobooks and the ebooks are the same content. Okay. Because I know the web series is something completely different. Oh, I see. Because I read on web. Okay, so I neither have the ebooks nor the audiobook. I read those on web, like on the website. And that's completely different. Because I think I had this with a friend of mine. I recommended Wandering Into him and he like started listening to the audiobooks and was like, yeah, I'm at book 11. And I was like, I'm here. But I was like, things weren't yet happening that I knew that he didn't. I think. But maybe I'm wrong. Ah, okay, yeah, that's broken up into volumes and not books. I see. So I am on the web series and like where the 5 is in front. But I haven't touched it in over a year. Because as I said, like I'm getting so sucked in and a bit too emotionally invested. Book 1 and 2 are volumes 1 and 2, and after that they diverge a lot. I see. Me waiting down here so far below. You know what the funny thing is? I am a vampire earlier because the sun hurts my head with migraine. Now that the sun is slowly setting and behind the buildings, I feel so much better. I'm not a vampire, I swear. Okay, so I gotta have word for today. Good luck with your drawing progress, and the migraine disappears soon. Thank you for the save. Oh, save is a good point. And enjoy your board game night. And thank you for the hydrate and the stopping the shrimping. Look, for instance, I'm on book 17, but that's Like still the introduction to volume 7. Oh, okay. I see. So you are in web series things 2 books ahead of me. Do you have a favorite character? Until next time, enjoy board game. Thank you for hanging out for all the time. Gotta get out of here. Wait, no, liquefy. Don't liquefy everything, please. So you're in volume 5. Oh, boy, you're definitely in for something. I have like the people who like recommended it to me. That was Jordan and Nisa. They are caught up like completely. And I'm in for something. I know. I just That's right. Nice. Can we do this? Make this a bit here. Do you play Pokemon? No, no longer. The last edition I've played was Pokemon Platinum. And then I played Alpha Sapphire for the good old time's sake. Hey Naki, Inami, I'm wrecking my brain to what commission. You don't need to commission anything. I mean, depends if you want something, but don't. Or what do you mean? What do you want to commission? From whom? But I wanna. Oh no. I do have a favorite character. You won't get to meet them till a point toward the end of volume 6, I think. Oh, okay. I see. So I don't know them yet. But yeah, the remakes are mid. I would say I'm a big Pokemon fan. Interesting. No, they kind of lost me back then, and then I never got back into it. I played Alpha Sapphire for the good old times, basically. And it was fine. It was fine, but it didn't have the same vibe to it. And after that, I just never got back into it. I feel like they are also very... And I know if you're a big Pokemon fan, I'm sorry to say that, but I feel like they're kind of repetitive at some point. Like, it's not... There's nothing enough new for me in there. Aki, we're talking about the Wandering Inn. I don't have a design for Gaia yet. In 2 days, it's the 30th anniversary. I'm on book 10. I am on volume 5 since a year. Because something was there was a conflict that I didn't want to continue. That I didn't want to happen, basically. And then I was partially through. I think I'm almost done with it. And then I never... Like, the problem I said earlier is when I start reading The Wandering Inn, I'm not doing anything else. Like, nothing else. So... I didn't start again. Inami is in the volume which is the part of books you just finished before the book you're currently on. Ah, I see. Yeah. Had that after the last book, yes. Listed to Watership down what was not much less emotional straining. 2 days is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Wow. Wait, Pokemon is as old as me? Younger, actually. A bit. I mean, there's always try new things, but remove things too. And mostly because of the Daiichi Omori, who has a weird philosophy. Sometimes it's annoying. I don't know. I feel like it's at some point it just lost the spark for me. Which is absolutely fine. There's enough people who like really love it and they can do that, but I don't think I'm gonna play it again. I just know, like at my workplace, there was one person who took her time off for vacation to play the new Pokemon game, and she was highly disappointed. Yep, as old as us. And we know from leaks that it will be announced to this day. Clean the kitchen! Good luck! Which was it? The one that came out last year, I think. Was what she was really disappointed in. I don't know which version that was. Pokemon Legends ZTA. I enjoy ZA. I do wish it had more, but it's, in my opinion, overhated in some things. I don't know. She was not hating on it. She was just like actually just disappointed. I don't know why. I don't know anything, but she was like, she hoped for something different, I guess. I don't know. I didn't play it. I couldn't tell you, but I think she hoped for something different and didn't get the experience she was looking for. I see. Yeah, and then she played the new Digimon game that I didn't play. I was very happy. That's the story. That's all I know about this because, like, as I said, I'm like out. I don't really play Pokemon anymore. So, and I don't have any interest really. I don't know. As I said, it just lost me at some point. But I'm glad you enjoy it still. It's a nice thing. If you have something you really like as a game and it still continues on and you enjoy the others too, that's amazing. Okay, but which Pokemon is my favorite if I remember? Which one is my favorite? Okay, let me think. What's the name? It was from Gold Silver generation. Wait. I need to look it up. I need to look the name up. Gen 2, yeah. And it's not, okay, this is not the one I looked for, but Dratini in German. Is it also Dratini in English? I think so. He's incredibly cute. It's just a little worm. He's just a little guy. The Yoda region, but that's not the one I meant. But that's also very good. That's first gen though. But that's not the one I meant. I see. That is amazing. But not though when it's like, I just like the first one. I don't necessarily like the second one. God, I don't remember the name of the other one. But that, yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with Dratini because Dratini was adorable. I like Dratini. It's just a little guy. And I love the little guy. But I give up for the stream for today. I'm so sorry, but that it's like a relatively quiet in times today. I'm gonna send you over to Nyx today. She is streaming. Feel free to say hi. She's my art teacher. So We're gonna go there today. Bye. Thanks for hanging out, everyone who hung out. I hope I'm streaming on Friday again without headache. And Nyx is doing wonderful your character things today. Oh, I wanted to add in regards to where you couldn't in the story. I scroll through the Reddit often. There was a post about where you're in the story that just highlighted just how horrific it all was. I know that a lot of people dislike the part of the story. I heard this from multiple people that there was a part they like did. It was hard to get through. But yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Nyx. Nyx is doing her Valentine's Year character color sketches and is doing Yehoda from Genshin right now. So thank you for hanging out, everyone. I'll be back on Friday, 2 p.m. Central European Time, 5 a.m. Pacific Time, and 10 p.m. Japanese Time. Then we're gonna draw again. Also, feel free to check out my Instagram and Blue Sky and my Vision if you want to. I'm gonna opening commissions on Sunday. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you a lot. And I forgot the right message. This is the right message. Until then, bye bye.